average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for and was kicking coverages in his direction.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll go play action here with Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Well, the pressure just couldn't get to him that time. They forced him out to his right, but he held his poise, surveyed the field, didn't find anything he liked, and then took off and picked up a nice gain.
Throwing is Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Williams looking to do it himself. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Williams. And that is incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
And we are underway from Houston. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. At their own 29-yard line. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. From the gun, here's Newton. On the catch, it's Andre Johnson. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. On fourth down, Newton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, here's Williams. That's going to be caught by Moss. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll get 34 yards there.
And the Bears press down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Mixon will score. Touchdown, Chicago. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Texans nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
23-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, check. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To throw is Newton. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Ready.
Now Newton. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for it.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
At the 32-yard line.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Warrior 70.
Here's Newton. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Marshall. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
7 brings up 3rd and 6.
Newton now to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Let's go.
They snap it to Newton. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A handoff running left, Mixon. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
To throw, it's Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's caught. It's the NFL's all-time leading receiver, Jerry Rice. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down. So the first catch for Jerry Rice, always fun to talk about. His career stats, Charles, they're so good. He leads in so many categories that we can't even get to them all.
Yeah, what do they say? He combines ridiculous statistical supremacy with crazy longevity. How about this? Most receptions, yards, touchdowns, just to name a few of the accolades along the way.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and a couple. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And he's ripped up, taken down, back at the 25. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Third and 12. It looks like they'll move things around here. To throw, Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. That play ended for a net loss by Jesse Bates.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
Throwing is Newton. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker, maybe a defense been dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here we go, Jack. Cougar 19.
Newton now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
60 Bison.
Newton. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Newton to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Go!
Mixing up the middle. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This is 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Here's Newton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And the Texans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Go, 80. Go.
Now Newton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to...
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. 65 yards. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Summerall now for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Bears 17, Texans 7.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Ready.
Back to throw, Newton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Second and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Ready. 19. Start.
From the 50, Newton. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, 65 yards. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Pat Summerall for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Bears 24, Texans 10.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if these guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, their next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Ready.
Back to Mixon on first down. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
This is Mixon on the draw. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
A 7-yard gain. And the Texans first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
It's Mixon on the counter. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
They'll try and run with Mixon. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. A surprising move to go for it, predictably at least.